Hello there and welcome to the Bearded Peacock. It's my channel where we talk all things Leeds United. I'm of course George. Welcome along to the channel. It's another video from me. It's a preview. Today we're looking at the trip to Moulinex to face Wolverhampton Wanderers that is happening on Friday evening. So straight into it then and having a look at the press conference. Jesse Marsch's words, what he had to say. And great news. As far as Leeds United are concerned in terms of Kalv Phillips and Liam Cooper. Both players have been training and are ready for this game, in contention to play. Let's be honest, I don't assume they would probably play much. Phillips might start, he may start, but otherwise I wouldn't expect Cooper to be honest with you. I'll flash my predicted lineup Leeds United in a little bit before we'll talk about Wolves a little bit beforehand, but I don't personally think that Phillips, I think Phillips might start potentially if he's fit. He has been training for a bit now, he'll be up to speed. You've got to throw him in at some stage. I think Phillips might start actually. But I don't think Liam Cooper will. I don't think Cooper will play any part in this game. I think he'll be on the bench. But, just his presence, I think, to be fair, in the changing room, in amongst the squad, will give them a lift. Phillips as well, so hopefully that'll turn out on the pitch and we'll do all right with them. But yeah, I do expect Phillips to probably start because he's one of our best players. You've got to throw him in at some stage. If he's fit at all to play, which he obviously seems to be fit now to play, so you've got to throw him in for me. Actually, go on then, I'll have a look at my predicted lineup now. I think there will probably only be one change. I think I'll probably go with a 4-2-3-1 again. Yeah, I think the only change we'll probably see is, I'll say Forshaw probably comes out for Kalv Phillips. Mateus Click with him in the middle of the pitch there. The three of James, Rodrigo, Rafinha, and then up front will be Bamford. I know he spoke about Rodrigo training today, didn't he, and see if he's fit, but he didn't really seem too concerned. He said Joe Gelhardt had a back problem, that's why he didn't play for the under-23 team. But again, he didn't seem overly concerned about that, and that would probably be a precaution to keep him ready for Friday. So I expect probably Joffrey to be in the squad. Like I said there, I don't think he'll start. You can see it up on the screen there. I don't think Joffrey will start. Another kind of impact sub for me. He'll play that sort of game again with Joffrey, but yeah, automatically we are stronger with Kalv Phillips in there, obviously, and Cooper back on the bench. I would have said Bamford back in there. Another bit of time for him. Obviously got 45 minutes at Ellen Road against Norwich. So let's wait and see. But what I would like to do here is look a bit more at Wolves. Obviously Wolves are the opposition. They currently sit in 7th position in the Premier League. And yeah, we'll flash their form over the last 5 games on your screen there with that sort of thing up there as well. So yeah, Wolves are very unpredictable. If you have a look at the last 5 games, it's a bit up and down really. They lost 3 in a row before they came and won 2 in a row. So they're looking for their 3rd straight win in this game, having played teams at the bottom, continuing that trend with us obviously on Friday evening at Molineux. They beat Watford and then they beat Everton. Clean sheets in both games. They currently have 11 clean sheets, sitting almost to the top of the Premier League in terms of clean sheets. They don't give much away to Wolverhampton Wanderers. In fact, only 23 goals conceded this season, which means only the top 3 teams, City, Liverpool, Chelsea, have conceded less than Wolves. Only 23 goals conceded, but their problem is scoring them really. In fact, we have scored, even us down in 16th place, we've scored more than them, albeit only 2 goals more. Our 31 to their 29, but they don't, like I said, they don't give much away. They're a very compact team. They play generally with a back 3. I expect to see that again on Friday evening. I will obviously in a second put my predicted Wolverhampton Wanderers starting 11, but Connor Cody's a big Obviously the captain, he's a big presence at the back there in that front, in that back three. Sayes, Moroccan, isn't he? Sayes played there for a while, hasn't he? He has done all right this season, as well as Kilman. And I'd expect to see those three up at the back for Wolves on Friday. I expect they'll probably go for a 3-4-2-1 formation. I've looked, you know, they're at home. Bruno Lage is a great manager. He's done really well to stabilise them this season, because at the start of the season they looked a little bit here, there and everywhere. It wasn't quite clicking maybe. I know they came to Ellen Road, which I will touch upon again towards the end of the video as well. They didn't look good, to be honest with you. We battered them that day, and we should really have come away with all 3 points, in my opinion, not just the one that salvaged by a late penalty from Rodrigo. We should have won that game. They were not good, but you know, early season, wasn't it? And Bruno Lage has put his stamp on that team. He's got his formation now. They only seem to by just looking at it. Any Wolves fans watching, let me know. But by looking at it, you only seem to play 3 formations, you know, and that always with a back 3, sometimes with a midfield 5 and 2 up front, or sometimes it's a 4-3-3, sometimes it's a 3-4-3, sometimes it's a 3-4-2-1, which is basically a 3-4-3, isn't it, as well? So always with a back 3, and usually with at least 4 obviously in the midfield. But here, you know, there it is, my predicted lineup. Like I said, I think they're going to probably go with a 3-4-2-1 with Raul Jimenez playing as a lone striker in front of Podence and Hwang. But yeah, Bruno Lage, he's out of the 14 home games I've had this season. He's played 6 times. He's played a 3-4-3. I keep wanting to say a 4-3-3, but he never plays a back 4. He's played 6 times with a 3-4-3. He's played 6 times with a 3-4-2-1, and he's played twice with a 3-5-2. So odds are, these are the home games, so odds are I think it's either going to be a 3-4-3 or a 3-4-2-1. I've gone with a 3-4-2-1, but it could easily be a 3-4-3 as well. But you know, Podence and Hwang scored against us, didn't he? Opened the score in the opening 10 minutes of that day. Jimenez is quality, isn't he? Very dangerous aerial threat, isn't he? And yeah, Wolves are dangerous on the day. I mean, I really like the midfield too. The Neves and Moutinho, I think are quality. Really, I think Johnny has been playing quite a lot, so I'd probably expect to see him as well in the starting lineup. But it's a good squad at Wolves, and I expect a difficult test. This, they're sort of challenging a little bit for Europe. It's gone off the boil a little bit when they lost obviously 3 in a row. But 2 of them games were to Arsenal and Arsenal and West Ham. So, you know, the good sides them, aren't they? So it's going to be difficult. But obviously they've got back on track, thumped Watford, which was, like I said, having only scored 29 goals was a little bit unheard of for Wolves to beat a team 4-0, but they did that. And then followed it up with a win at Everton. So they, like I said, are looking for 3 in a row. I believe we can get something out of this. Jesse Marshall have his team compact and tight and hard to beat. Whether we can go and do the business at the other end, we've wasted chances on Sunday. Ultimately, it didn't cost us. If we waste chances like those on Friday evening, I think it probably will cost us. Wolves have the quality at that end of the pitch, in Jimenez, in Podence, in like I've said, Hwang. Ruben Neves can hit a one from distance, can't he, as well, and Moutinho, to be fair, both can. So it's a difficult game for Leeds United. But honestly, I think we might win actually, and some people might say we're being silly there. What you saying that for? You whatever. But come at me all you want with it. I think we're going to win this game. I think it's it's a game there to be won. I know probably obviously the first goal will decide the winner. I think actually, but ultimately I just think why not? High on confidence, players back, Phillips back potentially. I think he will be. Bamford bit more in the tank. Can he get a goal? His first since August, I think, or probably September. But yeah, look, I think we're going to win. Let me know in the comments your score predictions. Any Wolves fans watching, how impressed have you been with Bruno Lage in his first season? And where do you think you can go? Obviously sitting 7th. Do you think you can push for Europe? Potentially, maybe you can. I don't know, but let me know your thoughts. It's always great to hear from the opposition in the lead up to the game. Hopefully you won't be happy on Friday evening, as you will be coming away from Molineux with a defeat. Like I said, the last time we played Wolves was a 1-1 draw at Ellen Road this season. The last time we visited Wolves Molineux was last February. It was a 1-0 defeat, a very frustrating game. Was it Adama Traore hit that one from distance, hit the post, came back off Melier and into the net. That was the deciding goal. Patrick Bamford as well had one chalked off very dubiously for a VAR offside, when they were obviously still ruling them off for people's arms being up and things like that, which I think they still are, but I think it's not as prominent as it was last season really. That was a disgrace, that goal. It was on really, but we lost the game in the end. In the end, it didn't really matter. We were sort of plodding along towards mid-table. It was not as high importance as this one. Obviously, it's about a month later in the season. But yeah, even at that point, we were looking fairly comfortable, weren't we? But now it's big. As I'm recording this, there's a big game coming up this evening. I'll be keeping an eye on, obviously, Everton against Newcastle. If Newcastle could do us a favour, that would be absolutely fantastic. But we've just got to worry about ourselves and get some points on the board now and follow up the Norwich win with a second win, which would only be our two wins in a row, only the second time this season, with only double wins, 2 wins on the bounce happening in January, of course, when we beat Burnley and then we beat West Ham. So it would only be the second time this season that's happened. Like I said, I think we can do this. Wolves, no doubt, very well organised, fantastic team. They've got creativity, they've got power, they've got prowess. But I actually think we can come away from here with something. At least if not a win, I think we can at least get a draw. Let me know what your thoughts are. Thanks very much as always for watching. Marching on together. Let's hope for a win. I'll see you on the next one.